In this video, I will solve this question, find dy dx and d squared y dx squared when y equals to the four given expressions. So there are four questions here. I will solve them one by one. The first question is y equals to 3 divided by x squared. So this is the first question. Let's try and get the dy dx from here. Now the first thing to do is to transform it into this format, 3x to the power minus 2. This is the first thing to do. Right, this is difficult to imagine how to differentiate, but this will be easier. So the first thing is to transform it to this format, and then after that we say that dy dx equals to 3 times the differentiation of x to the power minus 2, and that is simple to do. That is just 3 times. For this, it's just bring down the minus 2, so minus 2 times minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, so minus 2x to the power minus 3. Right, and when you perform this multiplication, you get a minus 6x to the power minus 3, or you get a minus 6 over x to the power 3 in this format. Now, not forgetting, we have to do the d squared y dx squared. So we have already got a dy dx from the previous section. So what we do here is a minus 6 times the differentiation of x to the power minus 3. And when we do that, we retain the minus 6, and when we differentiate x to the power minus 3, we get minus 3x to the power minus 4. That's what we get when we differentiate this. And after that, we then simplify it. Minus 6 times minus 3 is 18, and you have the x to the power minus 4 here. And of course, we can expand this out to 18 over x to the power 4. Now let's go on to question 2. All right, y equals to minus 1 over x, and that is equal to minus x over minus x to the power minus 1. These two forms are equivalent. So let's try and differentiate this. When we differentiate this, we get minus from here. We retain that minus. This minus here comes from there, and we differentiate x to the power minus 1. So when we differentiate x to the power minus 1, we get minus x to the power minus 2. Right, so we bring down the minus, and we minus 1 is minus 2. So we can simplify this, and that gives us x to the power minus 2. And when we can expand this into 1 over x to the power 2. Right, so we have this dy dx now. Now let's go on to the next stage. We have the dy dx. Let's go on and do our d squared y dx squared. So d squared y dx squared equals to the differentiation of this. And when we differentiate this, we bring down the minus 2, and minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. So it's a minus 2x to the power minus 3. We can expand this, and we say that it's minus 2 over x to the power 3. This is our answer here. Question 3, we start off with this. All right, this is question 3. And note that for question 3, this is 5 over 3x. So again, we transform it into 5 over 3x to the power minus 1. And we are ready then to do our first differentiation. It's 5 over 3 ddx x to the power minus 1. Okay, so what we get is equals to 5 over 3. When we differentiate this, we get a minus x to the power minus 2. Okay, and after that, of course, we have we simplify this. 5 over 3 minus 5 over 3, because the minus comes from here, so minus 5 over 3 x to the power minus 2. Or we can bring the x down and have a x to the power 2 here in this format. So this is our dy dx, and then after that, of course, we have to get our d squared y dx squared. So we start off with this, and when we get our d squared y dx squared, we have a minus 5 over 3, and we differentiate x to the power minus 2. Okay, and when we do that, we have minus 5 over 3. When we differentiate this, we get a minus 2x to the power minus 3. And when we expand this out, we get a 10 over 3. The minus times minus, you get a positive, so 10 over 3. 5 times 2 is a 10. X to the power minus 3. Or we bring this x down, 10 over 3 x to the power 3. So this question has been answered. Now the final one, we have this y equals to minus 3 over x to the power of 7. Or we transform it into this format, minus 3x to the power of minus 7 here. Right. So we are ready to get our first differentiation. And our first differentiation, the minus 3 is here, and d dx, differentiate x to the power of minus 7. And when we do that, we get minus 7 x to the power of minus 8. So we bring down the minus 7 x, and minus 7 minus 1 is minus 8. So when we expand this, 3 times 7 is 21. So 21 x to the power of minus 8. 3 times 7 is 21. The minus signs cancel out. And we can express this as 21 over x to the power of 8. So this is the first differentiation. The second differentiation, we are differentiating this. So essentially it's 21 times the differentiation of x to the power of minus 8. And when we do that, we have 21 times minus 8x to the power of minus 9, because here you bring down the minus 8, and minus 8 minus 1 is minus 9. So 21 times minus 8 is minus 168 x to the power of minus 9, or we can bring the x down, and that will give us minus 168 over x to the power of 9. So these 4 questions has been taken from Thomas and Finney. The details are here. Thank you for watching, and see you the next time. Bye bye.